A lot of us in sales understand this unwritten rule, but we constantly forget and revert back to our old ways. It's our nature, and we need to be constantly reminded. So, what is this rule in sales? It's be interested and stop trying to be interesting. I'll say that one more time: be interested and stop trying to be interesting. So, what do I mean? What I mean is this sales call isn't about you. Your prospect is all you should care about. They don't care about you. They don't care about the alphabet soup behind your name. They really don't care about your credentials. You're a broker that works with multiple companies. Great. So does everyone else. You've been licensed for over 10 years. Doesn't matter. They care about themselves only. They don't know you. You're a voice on the other end of the phone to them, and you haven't built yourself up, right? You're no different to them than them calling their online banking support line. So play to their nature. You can build yourself up without trying to make it all about you, trying to make it about your knowledge, your skills, and your experience. So what does matter is what's in it for them. These are the things they're thinking about. Do you care? Are you engaged in the conversation? Are you truly listening to them? Have you said their name multiple times during that conversation just to show you're only thinking about them? Are you concerned about them, about the decisions they've made and what they should be purchasing? Are you really, really engaged in this conversation? Because it could be the most important conversation of their life, right? So there's four things every agent needs to remember on every sales call. Number one is active listening. There's books written about this. YouTube it, watch TED Talks. There's a ton of information out there. I won't spend too much time on that, but basically, put yourself in the shoes of your prospect. Really and truly listen and take notes because you need to summarize back to them what they told you to show them that you're actively listening. Clarify things, avoid interrupting them, use verbal cues. Only once you've truly listened and asked engaging questions can you really understand their specific needs and their challenges and their preferences before coming up with a solution. The best salespeople in the world speak half as much as they listen. So think about that. The best salespeople in the world speak half as much as they listen. We all want to talk, talk, talk. That's our nature. But in sales, we just need to listen, and we can let the prospects sell themselves by asking the right questions. Number two, tailored solutions. On every call, provide very customized solutions that specifically address the pain points of your prospects. Insurance agents often have this one size fits all approach, when in reality, insurance is highly customizable to a client. So, question I often ask to agents is when was the last time you sold a laddered policy, a laddered solution, right? It's a great solution. Very few people pursue it or even explain it, but it's something that's very necessary. And people really need to feel like you care about their exact situation. And if they're being pitched a generic solution, they're just going to put off the purchase and just not buy from you. So if you think about buying a car, does a prospect walk on the lot and the salesman automatically says, "Hey, you need this car," without asking any questions? No, it never happens, right? They ask a ton of questions. What are you using it for? Do you have kids? Do you haul things? How many seats do you need? All these questions need to be asked before anyone can make an intelligent recommendation. So back to insurance, saying things like, "Hey, most of my clients do X, but for you, because of A, B, and C, you really should consider Y, and here is why I'm recommending that." So make them feel special and unique. They need to make them understand that this is not a one size fits all approach, and they will buy from you. Number three, educating and consulting. In a consultative sales approach, an agent should be educating the prospect at every step versus just assuming they know anything at all about life insurance or insurance in general. And the quickest way to lose a sale is to assume your prospect knows anything at all about insurance. So pretend you're pitching life insurance to a prospect that you know knows absolutely nothing about it, and do that pitch every single time. Take the time to explain what term is and why it's good for them. Take the time to explain what is whole life. What does that really mean? And explain the value added riders like waivers, accidental death, living benefits, and so forth. Take the time, explain to them what all this means. What does the process look like? And educate them. And then once you've asked the right pointed questions, you can consult them and come up with a great solution to their problem. And don't make them feel stupid in the process. Educate them, share your expertise in a way to help a prospect understand the value you're bringing versus the "look at me, look at me, look what I can do, I'm so great." That doesn't work. Educate them and then give them a consultative sales approach where You've taken the information they've given you and you have reframed it with a solution that you have. Number four, follow up and nurture. So clients want to make sure they have an agent for life, not just an agent that makes a single sale and they never hear from them again. And you need to fully explain the process. So let them know that you're going to mail them a letter today. Something's going in the mail today, so you have my information in writing. Let them know that your information is going to be listed on their policy for life. Let them know that you're going to be here for them and their beneficiaries, more importantly, in a time of need. So let them know you're going to call them a few times a year just to check in on things like their beneficiary designations, if they need to update payments, whatever the case may be, you're going to be in touch with them several times a year and really cement the fact that you're going to be in touch and more importantly, do what you say you're going to do and make that part of your process. So automate that in your CRM, automate that in your letters or postcards that go out to your clients. Don't just make a sale and walk away. Stay on top of these clients and really do what you say you're going to do. So, in short, stop trying to be interesting. Stop trying to be interesting on every call. It isn't about you. This is 100% about your client. They're the one making a purchase that could very well be the most important purchase of their lives. And you need to understand that. And if you can't follow these, unwritten rules in sales, you will sell less and you will protect a lot fewer families from financial hardship. So listen twice as much as you speak and be interested in every single word they say. Ask the right open-ended questions and you will dominate telesales. Trust me on that.